If you have decent experience playing Geometry Dash, you should probably know by now that it's a music-based game. Yes, there's also a lot of skill involved, but I thought it would be interesting to talk about something other than gameplay for once, since my last GD video focused primarily around, well, gameplay. Speaking of the music in the game, it's definitely fair to say that without it, Geometry Dash wouldn't be, well, Geometry Dash. In fact, the official level songs are so iconic that when you hear them being used in custom levels, you still think back to the official levels that use them. Of course, there are popular songs that aren't in official levels, such as Beginning of Time by DJ Nate, At the Speed of Light by Dimrain47, Death Moon by SHKVDB, Supernova by Extruler, and lots more. But what about the other ones? Specifically these. If you've never seen these songs before, then, well, that's what this video is for. So you may know about Theory of Everything, Theory of Everything 2, but did you know that there's a Theory of Everything 3 as well? And a 4? 9 times out of 10, you already found it on YouTube. Well, we're gonna mainly be discussing Theory of Everything 3 since it was made primarily for GD, while Theory 4 was sort of just made for the sake of being a sequel. Theory of Everything 3 was posted onto YouTube on March 30th, 2017, only a month and a half after Geometry Dash 2.1 was released. So it's definitely not a new song. Something interesting though, is that before the official Theory of Everything 3 was released, there was an entirely different song with the same title by an artist by the name of Damia, which was released 2.5 years prior. This fan-made version was made to continue the Theory of Everything series that DJ Nate started, since at the time, the official third theory wasn't released yet, or even teased. Damia wanted to make a trequel and hoped that he didn't ruin the legacy, which I don't think he did. Anyways, let's talk about why we can't find the official Theory of Everything 3 by DJ Nate in Geometry Dash. So in order for a song to be used in the game, the song first has to be on Newgrounds, a website that contains thousands of pieces of media, if not millions. If someone wanted to upload a song for GD, they can post it onto Newgrounds, and choose whether or not it should be allowed to be used in the game. So naturally, I tried to see if I can access the song in GD. I found Theory of Everything 3 by DJ Nate on Newgrounds, and searched up the ID, which is 738567. Sure enough, it worked. Wait, it actually worked? Oh. So it's clear that DJ Nate did intend on having this song to be used, if the YouTube description didn't make it obvious enough. Unfortunately, however, the song was posted after 2.1, and the update after 2.1 and 2.11 was or is supposed to be 2.2, and we all know how long that's taking. If this song were to be used in an official level coming out in a later update, then the difficulty of the level would have to be an Insane Demon or Extreme Demon. Speaking of demon difficulty, let's look at Electrodynamics, or Insane difficulty, I guess. It also has a sequel, or at least it was supposed to. I talked a lot about Electrodynamics as a level in my last GD video, so make sure to check that out. However, we aren't here to talk about the first one, we're here for Electrodynamics 2, which was posted onto YouTube on May 6th, 2017, the same year Theory of Everything 3 came out. Electrodynamics 2 is also posted on Newgrounds, but with the same case as Theory of Everything 3, it most likely wasn't allowed to be used in GD, or at least not yet. This song was created by the same creator of Theory 3, DJ Nate. If this song were to be added in the game for an official level, then following the Theory of Everything series, Electrodynamics 2 would have to be rated Hard Demon like Theory 2, but of course, it would have to feel like an Insane Demon. So what about the other sequel songs? There is also Jumper 2, Time Machine 2, Stereo Madness 2, and more. Well, I don't think these songs are specifically created for Geometry Dash, but rather they were created solemnly for being sequels. For Theory 3 and Electrodynamics 2, they were clearly meant for Geometry Dash, but the other ones didn't have anything mentioned like that in the description of their official YouTube videos. It is quite a shame, because even though Theory 3 and Electrodynamics 2 sound absolutely awesome, so do the other sequel songs. Now what about the spin-offs? For example, you have Octagon Force, Thermodynamics, and yeah, that's all I could find. If there are any other spin-offs that I don't know about, please tell me in the comments. But yeah, what about these songs? Well, it's obvious that these songs were just made for being, well, spin-offs. So there's no point in talking about them, right? Well, let's take a deeper look into these songs, starting off with Thermodynamics. Thermodynamics most likely took its title from Electrodynamics, or maybe it's just a title style of DJ Nate. Yes, this song was also made by him. Despite it having the same feel and energy as Electrodynamics and Electrodynamics 2, it doesn't sound quite much like them. In fact, it sounds a lot like Theory of Everything 4 if you ask me. If this song seems familiar, that's because it's currently used in the #1 hardest demon in the entire game, Acheron. This song was posted on October 17th, 2017, the same year as Theory 3 and Electrodynamics 2. 2017 really was a year, but what about a song posted in 2021? Well, On January 28th, 2021, Octagon Force was posted to YouTube, which is a direct reference to Hexagon Force. It's quite a hefty song considering it's an entire 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. There isn't much else to say about it other than that if this song were to be introduced in an official level, the background for the level would obviously have to be octagons. And yeah, that's pretty much most of the unheard sequels and spin-offs. There are definitely a lot more that were not mentioned in the video, such as Clubstep VIP, Geometry Bounce, Electroman Adventures version 2, and more. And congrats on listening to me talk about some audio tracks for 6 minutes straight. Anyways, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, which you probably did since you watched until this point of the video. And also check out my other GD videos. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.